Hey there. I want to take a quick look at the Legacy Standard Bible in accordance. I've included a link in the description where you can download this for yourself free of charge. I also thought I'd take this time to make a quick comparison between the Legacy Standard Bible and the NASB 2020 Using Accordances Compare tool. Here we have the Legacy Standard Bible in the left-hand panel. On the right-hand panel, we have the Legacy Standard Bible Notes. Accordance doesn't show headings in the text, so they're shown in the notes. And as you can see, the notes are primarily cross-references. There are very few other notes in the Legacy Standard Bible from what I've been able to see. Let's take a quick look at the NASB 2020. Let's turn on Compare. Here you can see the basic translation differences between the two versions. Legacy Standard Bible chooses slave for doulos, the NASB 2020 bondservant. Another interesting change is in verse 2. We have a much more literal rendering. May mercy and peace and love be multiplied to you. Whereas in the NASB we have may mercy, peace and love be multiplied to you. Both say the same thing, but arguably the left-hand side, the Legacy Standard Bible, is more literal. One more interesting change I found was in Jude 5, and this is a change which those of you who use the ESV will know about. It reads in the Legacy Standard Bible, "Now I want to remind you, though you know all things, that Jesus, having once saved a people out of the land of Egypt, subsequently destroyed those who did not believe." Now this is a textual variant, which particularly came to prominence when the NASB2020 was published. I find it interesting that Jesus, when I hover over an accordance, shows the word kurios. This is incorrect, that the NASB2020 shows Isos. The NASB2020 and before shows kurios, the Lord. I'm not sure if this is an accordance bug or perhaps an error in my configuration of accordance, but it possibly is something you want to be aware of as you are using the Legacy Standard Bible in accordance. I'll keep scrolling down and showing the different changes between the two translations as highlighted by accordance. I won't comment too much on these, but I would love to hear your thoughts on them. To me, these seem to be very small conservative changes, particularly ones aimed at being more literal, whereas the NASB 2020 changes seem to be more aimed at being what they term gender accurate, perhaps at the expense of literalness. I think all in all we see that the Legacy Standard Bible is a conservative update to the New American Standard Bible. There's nothing really earth-shattering. I'd kind of expected them to use the NASB2020 and update the translation choices. I think what that does make clear is that they didn't just update the language, they compared to the Greek text, the current critical Greek text, and sought to make a translation which reflected that more accurately. I'll see you later.